What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Vanity here, bringing you guys another another YouTube video. Um, this one's just gonna be more of me saying how I, or telling you guys how I got my start into Call of Duty and like competitive. But I'll take it all the way back to when I first started. So basically, MW2. I don't really remember how long it was out. But it was out. It was MW2. Like that was the year. My cousin Reality, he's my teammate. He had Xbox Live, so I used to go over his house like every weekend just to stay there because my dad had work. So I'd go over there, and we were. I don't even remember what age I was. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to do the math. It's pretty late. Um. So MW2, we had Xbox Live, or he had Xbox Live. My first ever game was Karachi Free for All, and I did terrible, but I loved the game. I remember his mom, my aunt, was telling us like we had to go to bed because it was fairly late when we first like got our start like on the game. So, oh, I fell off the map. So I'm lagging a little bit. So she watched us play like, and she like made sure we got off. And I remember just sitting there, just thinking about like how much I loved playing Call of Duty. Like honestly, I sat there the whole night. I think I maybe got like an hour of sleep. I was just sitting there the whole night, just thinking about how much I loved this game. Like I played like maybe 10 minutes. I joined the game late, and I was just thinking how much I loved Call of Duty, and that basically started me. Like I knew I wanted to do something with Call of Duty. So, me and my cousin, we knew about Phase, the trick shot. Like it was back when they were just trick shotters, and it was back when they were just trick shotters, and we just wanted to be trick shotters. Like it seemed cool. So we spent a good time on that. Like we spent a good chunk of time on that. And I remember we didn't really enjoy it. Well, I didn't. I'm not gonna answer for like reality. I don't really know what he liked. I don't think he really liked it a whole lot. But it was just kind of boring. So we actually stumbled across a website. And if you guys play competitive, I'm sure you guys will know the website. It's Game Battles. Game Battles. We stumbled across that, and we actually didn't even know how to set up a match. The first match we ever set up, because we were at our grandma's house on a Friday night, we set up the match for Saturday afternoon. Like we set it up for like a day advance, as if it was an actual event. Like we had to like set up 24 hours before to set up the match. If anyone doesn't know, that's not what you have to do at all. You could set up a match about 5 minutes before you want to play. That's all you got to do, really. It's not that complicated. And we didn't link our gamer tags. It was a mess, absolute mess. So we ended up eventually playing. We eventually had to found out how to actually do it, and we were not good. Like we played with. Oh, I had a bad game. It was me, Reality, our friend James, and Reality's brother, so my other cousin, Joe. I don't I don't remember his game. Oh, it was Density. So it was like us four. We just played, and it was like we were just four friends. So we really didn't think we were gonna get much out of it. So we played. We played. Whew, oh wow, a lot of games. We played like 130 and something. I think we only won like 9 games. Like we were terrible. Like we're the team that you face in the ladder that it's like a guaranteed win. Like you get them and you're like, oh nice, we got a free win. We could just take off. Like we were that bad. So what was it? After that, we played MW2. I think Black Ops 1 was after that. Yeah, we played a little bit of Black Ops 1. I hated Black Ops 1. I despised that game. So I didn't play that. Neither did Reality. We just continued to play MW2. And then MW3 came out. We played a little bit more than Black Ops. Like, we played a little bit more of MW3 than Black Ops. And we went back to MW2. We played another year of that, and then Black Ops 2 came out, and we started we were still playing MW2. Like, me and Reality were just sitting there, we were like playing dubs, and there was only like 2 matches up, and we're like, well, what's the deal here? Like, why aren't people playing? And we were kind of sitting there. We had a little bit more of a mind for like the whole competitive. So we were sitting there, and we kind of realized like we have to move on. We have to move on from MW2. It's kind of over. 3 years of the game, yeah, and we're still not really winning matches. We got to make a change. So Black Ops 2 came out. We played a little bit of MW2. Then we played some dubs on Black Ops 2, and I remember we got shit on the first game of Black Ops 2. And we went right back to MW2, and then right after that, we were like, "No, we gotta play. Like we just gotta play." And I mean, after that, like it was just kind of like a done deal. Like we started grinding a lot more. We played a lot. Black Ops 2, we found. I don't remember. Black Ops 2 is kind of a blur. We played a lot of League play. League play was a lot of fun. I loved League play on Black Ops 2. I loved Black Ops 2. That's probably my favorite, like, competitive Call of Duty. MW2 was hands down my favorite overall Call of Duty. But competitive Call of Duty, hands down, goes to Black Ops 2. It's just, I loved that game so much. The M8, absolutely cash. The MSMC, fucking great. It was just a great game. Like, I loved it. Like, they did a great job in that game. And so let's see. League play. We met this English fella named Bloody Wolf, and we teamed with him. This kid had such an attitude. Like he'd give it to us. He'd really just give it to us for no reason too. It was bad. He would just just be mean a lot. So through him we actually met the 2 other teammates that we teamed with for a long time. It was me, or no, the 2 players that we met were Grizzle, who we still play with right now, and this kid Monster. And Monster, we still keep in touch. He just hasn't bought a PlayStation, so we don't really play with him anymore. Yeah, like we were sitting there just playing matches, and we got a scrim. This is back when we didn't know Grizzle or Monster, like we didn't know them. So we're sitting there playing, just enjoying ourselves. Scrimmage, little scrim game. And man, Grizzle was doing something wild, and in reality, he said some dumb shit. It was hilarious, and it was going back and forth a little bicker. Grizzle eventually ended up we actually became friends with him. Like he was a cool guy. We didn't really fuck with him at first, but he was actually really cool. So then we met the guy, the Monster. We went Monster through him, and then our friend. So that was our 4, but it was weird. Black Ops 2, we didn't really have a set roster. It was never really a set roster. So we had, on the team was me, Reality, Grizzle, Monster, this kid Real, and Clarity. Those were the core players that would play with us, play consistently. Obviously not all together. We usually played 4v4, so that was that was the main players we played with. There was obviously other players that we played with occasionally. Those were the main people. And um, man, I remember just getting up every Saturday. I think every Saturday I would just get up. Maybe it was Sunday. It was Saturday though. Just get up every day and just grind that game. But every Saturday, the Icons tournaments, man, we just grind those. We, oh man, we actually made like a decent run one time. We were like fourth round, fourth, fifth round, something like that, and it was 5-5 S&D, and we just choked. But that was hands down my favorite Call of Duty. Like I loved that game. And then was it Ghosts after that? Yeah, it was Ghosts. Ghosts kind of like was the settle. Like we settled down a lot. We played with a main core of four, but I jumped around teams a lot during that time. I was kind of upset. Like a lot of things. So what happened was I didn't want like change rosters. All right, so I wanted to keep the team was real, Grizzle, reality, and me, and that was like the end of Black Ops 2. That was our roster, and this was going into Ghosts, and my cousin was telling me about some kid that he knows, uh, that plays like that wanted to join our team. He played PlayStation, but he's getting an Xbox, so he wants to play. So we were like, all right, well, we'll see. I like it was basically a done deal. It seemed like in their eyes that he was on the team. But me and Rio like sat down and we were like, well, like who's gonna get kicked from the team? Like, and in my heart, I like or my eyes, I knew who was getting kicked. It was gonna be Rio, and I was good friends with him. I didn't want that to happen, so we just kind of got into an argument. Me and Rio actually split, parted ways from Capture to create a team called Prime, and Prime eventually became it was me, Real, Monster, and Density, but Density changed his name to Motive. So it was that four. We just played GBs. We weren't that good, and then we ended up actually coming back because there were still some arguments between like Capture. So we came back to Capture, and the team was Reality, Reality, Rays, and Real. That was our team because the Rays was the kid who like wanted to join. So that was the team. We were actually pretty good, and we just kept getting in arguments and stuff. So eventually, like Real wanted to do just better things. Wanted to live his life. I mean, I can't blame him for that, and just wanted to do different things. So he quit. Well, I shouldn't say quit. He retired. I'll call it retirement. And then we were looking for one, and there was a Vegas local land coming up. So we were like, we really didn't know who to go with. So I texted Rio, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you trying to go to this land?" And he's like, he told me no. He didn't really want to go. He didn't really like playing a whole lot anymore. So our friend Slacker was like on and off on Capture. Like he was playing a little bit. So we ended up. There was a land before that actually that my cousin Reality went with him too. So I don't know. I probably got this mixed up a lot. This seems like the most I got the information, but Slacker joined the team for Real. So then the roster was Slacker, Real, Reality, or no, Slacker, me, Reality, and Rays. That was the roster going into this local LAN. We had a lot of beef with people. We didn't make a whole lot of friends. We made a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. We'd play eights, like Vegas eights, and we were able to basically have the whole Vegas community hate Capture Gaming. Like we successfully did that. And it actually added a lot of fun to the game. Like I enjoyed Ghosts. Um, so we ended up going to the LAN. Actually, Marcus Carter, Miracles, was there, and he was playing with a couple of our friends. That was really the only team that liked us, and we ended up going there. We played them. We had to buy the first round, but then we played them in the second round, and we beat them. We came back on the domination on strike zone by like 50. No, not by 50, like by like 20. And then we lost the next two maps. Went to the loser bracket, won the first round in the loser bracket, and then we lost in the second round, I believe. So we took like fifth place out of like 8 or 9 teams. It was pretty bad. Like we played pretty bad. And that team just continued to argue all the way through Ghost. Like we just we love to argue. That we were the arguing guys. So then AW came out. I actually no longer played in AW because I got everything taken away because I had really bad grades. So I didn't really play much in AW. When I did, I teamed with Slacker. It was Slacker and me, this kid Smash, and who was the other one? It was kind of just like an on and off fourth. Like we had like 3 different fourths. But we went to a local LAN with them, and we actually won the first match, and then we lost the second, and then we lost the third. Like it was bad. At that time it was bad. And then what else did we have? We had AW. Yeah, that was basically the end of AW. Black Ops 3 had the same issue. I had really bad grades, so I got my stuff taken away again. I've been just playing since it's the summer. I'm just playing again. But I believe our team is just me, Reality, and Grizz. That's our team right now. And hopefully when COD 4 comes out, we can just straight grind. I keep my shit the whole year, not have it taken away during the school year, and we'll be good, man. Like we'll be a force to be reckoned with. Like we'll be good. But I don't know if we'll be able to go to LANs because I'm not 18 yet. I'm actually 16. I turned 17 this year, but it's still a while away. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. That's been the story of my Call of Duty career, my past in the Call of Duty scene. So thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Vanity, and I'm out.